Hello and welcome back to this vlog. And today we're actually going to start talking about the new Tanky. Very many important things in that, with Unity, possible new things in the form, my future topics, and well, stay tuned for your number 24th news source on Tanky. Your most trusted number 24th news source. Thank you. A lot of people are asking about the new Tanky. Well, I'm going to tell you about that Tanky. I've heard many things, many good topics about it. Names of topics, future Tanky. Just look around in general, the general areas, the general, form areas, and you'll probably see a few topics about it. If you ask me personally, if you ask me a question like, do you like the new Tanky? I'd say, well, I would really enjoy it. I love the idea of an update for Tanky and absolutely something new, but I wouldn't necessarily like it because I just think. Think about it. You like this Tanky so much. It's great for XP. You have so much fun in it, and now you're just going to leave it. I'd like personally them to keep both Tankies. And I've talked with Simeon Kurov in many PMs about this. Yes, he actually did reply to me. As before, he was widely known around the forum. He was always widely known, but he wasn't as extremely popular as he is now, because he's more like the face of Tanky now. The one who does the vlogs. It's like, I forget the name of the Russian vlog guy does that. The guy and the lady who does that. They do a good vlog. They're actually had a lot more vlogs than we have. But as far as the new Tanky, I've seen the concept art. I've seen videos. There's videos of the new Tanky. They had one of the vlog with us, a wasp and Smokey, the one they had complete fast, going around in a sandbox with all this tall grass and all this really high-powered sun and shadow lighting. It looks really good. It looks almost as good as World of Tanks. But World of Tanks, of course, has the more realism rather than having the fake tanks that really are futuristic and don't exist, but we wish we did. They wish we wish they did. But the new Tanky it's very questioning. But I don't know. If you're going to just bring up a whole new Tanky, but it looks great. The landscape looks amazing. As far as me, I'm excited for it. But then again, I'm kind of sad for the old Tanky because I'm going to miss the old Tanky. But stay tuned for some more. It's going to be a very long vlog. I'm going to start talking some more topics about the form. I'm going to start doing ideas and suggestions. The future of my form life. Yes. Alright, so here's the story of my form life. Well, see, I was in the forum and I was posting on a topic that I guess was 4 months old, and I put a question mark below the guy's topic because he did this really, I didn't even understand it. Put a question mark and I got warned for that. It was my first warning ever. It was, and I was quite shocked. I was talking with a moderator about it, how the system needs improving, because if the topic 4 months old, shouldn't be closed anyway. And considering the moderators already have a busy job, especially the forum moderators, they're rather limited. There's not, so many topics and so many things to be looked through. They do a great job, by the way. But I'm just saying that, it's kind of weird to have a topic that's 4 months old and you reply to it and they give you warning for it. It doesn't seem right. So I was talking with them and I'm thinking you can improve it. Like maybe you can have an auto thing. Like the topic automatically closes for 4 months, if it has no replies. And that would be quite good, I thought. But I think they're going to wait for a lot of updates, including one of my most popular and most liked and most read about, talked about, etc. Topics, which is the best friend system. If you haven't already seen it, you should probably go read it. It's one of my favorite topics because I spend a lot of time with it, especially putting the quotes at the bottom. But they're probably going to do all these updates. You have all these suggestions. You got to post them in the forum. Post them now, so they'll put them in the developer, so they get developed all in that big Unity update when Tanky all moves over to Unity and everybody's really shocked about it. So post that in the forum. Think of a really good idea that you might think be useful for Tanky as ideas. Ideas are very important in the upcoming future of the game to make the gameplay quite more easy to play. Best friend system would make your friends, your friends, your friends, and then your best friends. It'd be interesting because if you have the best friends, you don't have to flood your friend system. You don't have to remove all your old friends. And then you can even learn from your friend system to become even better friends with them, and they become in your best friend system. But it wouldn't be flooded as easy because it would be more choosy. Like, yeah, you know, you have to be a friend first, become a best friend, or, you know, something like that. You can put regulations on it, but I don't think you should put regulations on it. I guess you could flood your best friend system too, but the whole idea of a best friend system is not to flood your friend system. So in the next clip, we're going to talk about, I think about more future upcoming possible updates that we had in Tanki, that we saw in that Tanki poll in which they published on a few months back. And I think I've already talked about it in the vlog, but I'm going to give you more information on them. I have to find the poll again sometime. I have to look at the questions on it, and I'm going to try to analyze them as best as I can with my Tanki knowledge. So yeah, we'll see. We'll take a look at that. One of the main things I always looked at, I think what I mentioned in the previous vlog, I forget, it was the early one, but they said that there'd be tanks with fashion designer paints, which I think would be quite interesting, because you could customize your own paint and put your own like style, and you know what map you like the best. Like you could put like a freeze combination with, you know, Shaft, and you know, or Izida, or you know, anything. You could combine, you know. But you'd make the paint, you'd add a color, maybe even add your own design. Let's make your own paint. But this would be my idea: to make your own paint, add your own design, and like and you could have a competition, see which one paints the best, and then you can even have a paint named after you, or your count, or your favorite, or your family name, or your last name, which is your family name. But you could do that. I think that would be quite interesting. But as far as actually fashion designer paints, like actually designed by fashion designer, maybe. I mean, if you play Tanki, I mean, if you're into fashion, I mean, that would be quite interesting, like something from, you know, all the big fashion companies, I guess. I don't know. I could probably name a few, but I guess it'd be rather useless, because I don't know what they do, because fashion designers, I mean, how do you put like something like a piece of clothing, a design on a piece of clothing? I don't even know if they're talking about that, or they're just talking about actual game designers who make paints, make their own personal paints. I don't know, it's an interesting thing. Another thing they're talking about, you know, there's so many things they're talking about. Unity is opportunity, that's what I say. Even though people say causes lag, well, I don't see it can get much worse than the lag you have in Flash Player. I'm not excited for Unity. I actually am sort of excited for Unity, but it's going to be an interesting update. I think we need a change in some regards. Then again, I think we should probably stay with the original. I guess we'll see. You know, you can't judge too early, and you can't make conclusions before it already happens. But I always somehow, when I'm in the vlogs and I'm talking about a different subject, I always somehow end up the Unity in the new Tanki. That's because it's very interesting and very important. But we'll see you soon. And this is the end of the vlog. I don't think I can ramble on much longer. I have to read some more information about Tanki and the form, and I'll be uploading this video as soon as I get to another Dunkin' Donuts. But I'll see you later. It's been a fun vlog. And be sure to watch the next ones, because I think we're going to have more information on the vlog, and the future of my account, the future of everything. And as far as other news for me, I'm just trying to get my second account back. We got hacked, and the hacker posted free crystal hacks, which is basically useless, because you can just, I think you just posted it to get banned. I don't know. I think when hackers hack an account, it's like, alright, spend all the crystals, play a few maps, use his turrets, and buy supplies, and post crystal hacks so he gets banned. If they try to piss you off as much as possibly can. As much as they possibly can. But we'll see you soon in the next vlog. Probably upload a Guild Box videos and send the previous my welcome back or the music. So we will see you later, and